Hello, crafty friends, and welcome to day 6 of my Crafty Advent Live 2025 series. My name is Alicia, but as always, you can call me Crafty Al. And today I'm showing off my love of a Diet Coke. If you are here in the chat, let us know where you're watching from. If you're here on replay, let us know where you're watching from down in the comment section below. Today's poll is... So if you're in live chat, I want you to answer it. And if you're on replay, I'll tell you what you need to do here in a minute. What is your favorite type of office supply? All right. I don't know about you guys out there, but I love to peruse the office supply stores. So is it markers, pens, pencils? So writing utensils? Is it notebooks, paper, sticky notes? So paper goods? Paper clips, push pins, other fasteners of the like, or other. If it is other, I want you to let us know either over in the live chat or in the comment section below. If you are here on replay and you answer that question, I want you to put hashtag bonus in your comment. And then in 3 days, for every 100 stamps of approval or likes this video gets, I will pull one name for the bubblegum bonus machine. And this year it is a virtual bubblegum bonus machine. So I've decorated our bubblegum machine from last year. This will go for extra entries for the final giveaway. I have a few little prizes, and you can have your name in here as many times as it gets drawn for. So make sure to leave that comment. Later today on the live stream, for the people who are here with us, for every... Well, it varies, but depending on the amount of thumbs ups we get during the live stream is how many names I'll pull at the end to go into the bubblegum bonus machine. So if you are here and you have not yet smashed that like button, please do so. Carmen is doing her best work to get us, maybe even set a record, right? Since this is a weekend, I think we can easily beat anything that we've done so far. So as you come in, please make sure to click the thumbs up. If you have a crafty friend who might like to come hang out with us, please share the video with them. And after the live stream is over, if you want to leave, if you're live and you want to leave your favorite office supply with that hashtag bonus, you can do that as well down in the comment section. If you are new to this series, I need you to make sure that you watch the kickoff video all the way through at least one time. It has all the information about the series, about the giveaways, tells you what the secret words, what all that is about. So, because I won't have time here during the live to answer questions about that. Now, if it's a general question, you can definitely leave that over for everybody to answer because everybody's so friendly over there. I think you already know that. But yeah, if it's a question about the series, watch the video and then leave any questions you still have in that comment section. Another thing that I want you to keep in mind, Stephanie, if you could type in, what is it, !secret. Secret, the first rule of Secret Word Club is that we don't talk about Secret Word Club. So make sure that you're not asking in the chat or the comments, like, has a secret word been given? Was there a bonus word? How many bonus words are there? I want those of you who are taking time to watch to be the ones who are earning those entries. So thank you so much for doing that, because yesterday I legitimately almost forgot to give out the secret word, and everybody was so good in the chat not saying anything. So today I'll try to remember a little bit easier. So let's see. I think we should get started. I will be opening up, 7 Crafty Advent calendars. I'll be making a tag and then giving that away to one lucky live viewer. Why don't we go ahead and take a look at the tags that we've created together so far. And when I say created together, I mean it. Why I might physically be doing the work, you know that we love a poll here. So hopefully today I will get some feedback from my live viewers. But here's what we've created so far. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, which was a slider. It does move on its own. And then yesterday, this was a tag that was created live. And so far, I believe everybody has claimed their tags. So if you're new, You might notice something these all have in common, and that is the color palette and the fact that they use that same tag die. The reason for this is it's just easier for me. Crafting live, the fewer choices I have to make, the better. So this keeps it simple. I'm going to go ahead. Let's get out our advent calendars for today. I will start on my shelves back here. I keep my 2 Gummy Pan, Tailored Expressions, and Pink and Main. So I'll start by grabbing day number 6 of that. Ooh. Man, Tailored Expressions is heavy, you guys. Wow. Okay. So Gummy Pan, we have the goodie die and the regular size. And I want to tell you about something. I mentioned it yesterday. Susan S., which, by the way, Susan S., if you are in the chat again, let us know. She created these inserts so you could easily organize your goodie dies from the advent calendar. She made one that's all, like about a 4x6 and a 5x7. So what I did is I printed it out. This magnet did have adhesive on the back, so I placed it right on there. And then each day I cut out the die I get, and then they go on the back right here. So if you would like this, Susan has allowed me to share it with you. Welcome, Susan, and thank you again. Make sure to say thank you to Susan in the chat and on replay. Let's see, I have a link toward the top of the description box below. And then also in just a little bit, there will be a link on the posts tab. Okay, so you can download this and use it. And again, make sure to thank Susan. But let's go ahead. We'll start with Gummy Pan today. Remember, Gummy Pan are all dies. So let me know in the chat what theme you think today's dies might be. Is it an animal? Is it a type of toy? Is it a person? Is it a plant? Let us know over there in the chat, or if you want to take a guess on replay, you can let us know in the comments. Oh, wait, yeah. And you know what? I forgot too with Pink and Main. I want to show you something. I honestly didn't know which was 6 and which was 9. So I'm going to do this, say this is 6. Cross our fingers. These might be mixed up. All right. We have a toy, a nutcracker, critter would be nice. Yes. Another toy guess. Let's see. This littlest one is hard to break into. Sandra, hello to my crafty godmother. She said she was confused, so she opened them both. Yeah. If I was probably opening on my own, I would probably do the same. We'll see. Okay, are we ready to see what this is? The goodie die for today. All right. Let's see. Oh, is this? Oh, it's a little tractor. It's a teeny tiny tractor. Cute. All right. On the goodie one, on the regular size. Oh, a birdhouse. I love it. It has some texture in there and then a little heart up at the top. Yay, yay, yay. Next up, we'll do Pink and Main. Hopefully this is day 6. It's a little firm, moves a little bit though. It's about that size and about a 1/4 inch thick. What do you think that is? Joy said to look where the openings of the bag are. You know, I tried that. Here, like, so here is 8 and 9. Well, what I think is 9, right? So the flap is at the top, but then here, if I put the flap at the top, it looks like a 9 too. So I'm just gonna go with this one. Believe me, I racked my brain. All right. The goodie die I opened had a 6, and I know it's a 6 because there's a little dot there, so I know it reads correctly. Because the 9 looks like the 9, it has the dot down here. Okay. So again, you know, if I open the wrong one today, nobody will know. We'll just open the other one on day 9. So, oh, give me your guesses what you think it might be. I see stencil, embossing folder. All right, let's see. Ooh, it is a poppy. A poppy. Look at that, you guys. So I'm pretty sure now, can we say with certainty that the theme of this year's advent calendar is probably florals, since we've gotten now 3 flower stamps? I think we're pretty safe in saying it. Oh, Star, welcome to membership, friend. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Make sure to check out the membership tab.
Much.
Make sure to check out the membership tab for links to all of the important perks, and your name will be going in the bubblegum bonus machine. All right. Tailored expressions. Like, it is hefty, you guys. And it is probably 3/4 of an inch thick. It shakes. What do you think this could be? Give your guess and then give the video a thumbs up. I'm going to go do our very first like check of the day. So far, we have 90 likes. That's pretty darn good, but I know that we did start off, I think, with almost 20, and there are 104 people on here, so we can definitely get to 100. We might even hit 125 if everybody smashes that like button. All right, now this is hefty. Dies, a new tool or embellishment. Candy. Oh, they do like to put candies usually in one of their boxes. Okay. Let's see. Oh, it is. Oh, they tell you how to make cinnamon popcorn. So there is a little microwave popcorn bag, which makes sense that it was shaking. And then they tell you how to pop it and then make cinnamon popcorn. That is fun. A little treat. A little treat. Now, of course, today, if Tailored Expressions comes up on the wheel, we will not be able to incorporate that into a project. So we will respin. Let's go ahead and get our more traditional advents, and I keep them right here. And that is Stampin' Up. Oh, Stampin' Up. Spellbinders, and then Marion Design, which I did check Ecstasy Crafts this morning, and there were 5 left. So if you're interested in picking that up, at the top of my supply list is a link to the visual supply list, and there's a link if you want to go purchase this. I don't have an affiliate with them, but if you do purchase, and there's a place where you can put order notes if you want to let them know Crafty Al sent you. All right, we're going to start with Marion Design. I'm looking for day number 6 right here. It is like maybe about a 1.5 by 1.5 inch square. What do you think might be behind that door today? Let me know. Kristen said, oh, I know. Yeah, think. Oh, something corny if TE gets picked. Yes. And then Kathy said, you can't craft and eat buttered popcorn. Yeah, I guess I could go microwave it and use the grease from my fingers if TE pops up. All right. We have a die, which thank you for typing die, DYE, because you know YouTube does not like the other type of die. Mini ink, lots of guesses for dies, embellishments, a candy cane, maybe. And if you can't hear, my kitty cat has now joined us. So let's go ahead and see what it is. Oh, gotta find another way to. Okay, are we ready? It is a die, you guys. Let's look at this. So it is a little Christmas ornament. That kind of reminds me of my thumbnails for my videos, how I have like the companies hanging on an ornament. That is cute. Next up is Stampin' Up, which reminds me, I need to say a great big thank you to the sponsors of this series. I did purchase many of the advent calendars and or prizes myself, but I did have some help. And the first one is Carmen of Choose Joy with Carmen, and she is an independent Stampin' Up dealer. And she sent one of the 12 Days of Christmas advent calendars to give away. Vivica from Color Me Nordic, not only did she send me both the goodie and the regular Gummy-a-Pan advent calendars to share here on screen, but she sent one of each for lucky winners at the end. And finally, Michelle from Pink and Maine. I had asked her for some of the fancy tag dies to give away as bubblegum bonuses, and she sent not only those, but surprised me with an extra advent calendar to give away. So we'll have two Pink and Maine giveaways. Make sure that if you shop with any of these lovely sponsors, let them know I sent you. Pink and Maine's links would be affiliates. The other two are not. So if you can let them know that I sent you. All right. Thanks again to all of our sponsors. And Stampin' Up. Let's try to open up the right door today. I would say this is probably 4 by 5. 4 by 5. Why don't you get your guesses in? And I'm going to see if I can take my kitty cat back upstairs. So get your guesses in, and I will just play some music here for a few seconds. All right, we'll see how long that works. She might make her way back down here. I see, let's see, colored cardstock, stencil, maybe a stamp, embellishment. Let's see what is in here. And you can see Lyndon is back. I might have to shut the door to the basement. Or I was hoping she would eventually just stop meowing and go lay down. I'm going to guess, let's see, we just got a stencil yesterday. You know what? I'm going to guess embossing folder because we haven't gotten one yet. So that will be my guess too. Are we ready? Oh, it is some embellishment. Oh, look at those guys. There are some rainbows. That reminds me of one of those dies in that very first set. So there are cherries, bows, rainbows, cupcakes, flowers, and little strawberries. Super cute. So embellishments was the right answer. And finally, Spellbinders. Let's see. Yes. Okay. So day number 6 is about 2 inches wide by 6 inches tall. Yes, Lori, they are puffy stickers too. They are puffy stickers. Spellbinders day 6 right here. Give me your guesses. If you have ever had the Spellbinders calendar before or seen it open, you probably have a good idea of what is behind today's door because of the size. Don't forget, guys, if you're going to spell the word die over there, to please do DYE. Otherwise, our moderators have to work overtime because YouTube is crazy. All right, yes. A lot of you are saying embossing folder, and this is definitely the size of an embossing folder. So here's what it looks like. That might be easier to see. It's just a little border strip. I'll show you what I made with this already. So each day I have a short here on my channel where I open the door and then show you the creation I make, and then they go in this album. I gotta make sure. Okay. They go in this album, which is meant for Polaroid pictures. So you can kind of see what I've made so far. And then starting yesterday, I decided to go with a specific color palette. And here is what I created today. So I just I embossed a couple scraps with that embossing folder, tore the one edge of each. And this thank you and the backer was from the day that we got the handled stamp. And then the flowers were from yesterday, I believe. But yeah, there's what that was. So I hope that you will go watch those if you haven't already. I do have a playlist of all of my Spellbinders shorts down in the description box below. And if you are a channel member and you like the idea of a Polaroid album, you do have access to the printable. And I give you the same thing that I used on the cover. Like if you're doing yours for just Spellbinders, you could use this. But if you're not, you can make your own cover. And then on the inside are the daily pages. So you can just decorate your little 3-inch squares and then put those into the album. I do on the visual supply list, which let's go ahead and take a look at this. Here is a look at a website I put together. It shows the basic supplies I'll be using. A lot of these are linked in the description box below. But this does have some extra. So up here at the top are the Advent calendars. And then if you scroll down to the bottom, I have the little Polaroid albums here. You'll see the aprons I've been using. And then yesterday, by request, I did add the big blue rolls of foam tape I use in the different sizes. And while I was over there, friends, I saw this kind of interactive card starter pack. I didn't purchase it, but I thought that it looked pretty handy. It has sliders, it has spinners, it has action wobbles, and then it has different tracks here. So I might order that and see how that is. Already, the chat has gotten away from me. So make sure that if you have any questions that are specifically for me, that you type question in all caps in front of your comment. Now, if you just need my attention for something, maybe you notice my camera's frozen, or I forgot to unmute my microphone, or my cat is annoying you. No, I can't do anything about her. I tried. But then put Crafty Al in all caps. But if it's just general questions, you can definitely just ask those over in the chat. But if it does have that question or Crafty Al in all caps, when I can look over here to the side, I can highlight those and save those for later. I will go ahead and have that kind of scrolling across the bottom as a reminder. But guys, I think it is time to go ahead and pick and see what we're going to use today. So let me bring back in everything. Here we have Spellbinders, Stampin' Up. Again, can't really put tailored expressions, so I'll leave that out. Pink and Maine, the 2 Gummy Pan right here, or Mari on Design. Let me know over in the chat or in the comment section what you hope gets pulled today on the wheel. And I'm going to try one more time to take my kitty cat upstairs and see if she'll maybe stay there. I'm going to go lay her on her favorite blanket on the couch. I'm going to go play some music while I do that. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Okay. I did just see that while I was gone that Nightbot shared the link to Yvette's channel, and that is Yvette of the Yvette Olea Creates YouTube channel. And she goes live each day at noon Central and opens up 4 Crafty Advent calendars. She does have a different one than me. She has the Stitchmas. So I hope that you will go watch her video as well. Watch her live stream. All right. Are we ready to bring in the wheel? And I'm not going to take tailored expressions off there because then it just gets confusing later, like which ones I need to add back. But if it does happen to get chosen, we will just respin the wheel. So let's see what we'll be working with today. And this is just what I have to incorporate. I can use anything else from any of the advents that any of the gifts I've gotten so far. Mari on Design. I think that's a good one. I'm going to hide that for now. And then on the 13th, when I start with the Gina K Designs Advent calendar, I will reset that wheel. But until then, I'm just going to hide anything that gets chosen. We still haven't gotten like an artist choice or a viewer choice or a member choice. Hopefully we'll get that soon so we can do a poll. Here is what I have to work with. So we have this. Give me some ideas over in the comments section. Maybe what you would do with this one. I think I might definitely use the little embossing folder with it. And today, since I've only made one tag that so far there's only been one tag that sits like this, I think today that I will make a vertical tag, but I'm going to try to incorporate that somehow. Give me some ideas. What do you think? Oh, hang it from the pine bough from yesterday. A lot of you are suggesting that. That's a good idea. Couple hanging ornaments. Yeah, I was thinking maybe putting a few. A lot of you like that sprig from yesterday. Maybe we can do, if I'm going to do that, maybe we can do like a fun colored sprig, instead of like keeping it green, we can use one of the other colors from the color palette. All righty. So I think I will get started with a white base. And I'll bring in yesterday's die. So here was Marion Design from yesterday. And all right, I think I'll stick with this. Let's get started with this. Are we thinking something like that? And then maybe we could use one of our sentiments. I think I'm going to just run this through the embossing. Just emboss this. And to hold that where I want it so it doesn't shift, I'm just putting some of that Scotch removable tape on the back. And I've got to use my big die cutter over here, so we'll change it to face cam. Oh, Erica. Erica just gifted 5 Call Me Crafty Al memberships. Thank you so much, friend.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's see who those went to. They went to Beachcomber Noni, Maria Anna, Maria Anna, Renee White, Titan Topsy Turvy, and Cindy, 2011-ish. Congratulations. Make sure now that you have those gifted memberships that you check out the membership tab, and you might need to scroll down, but then you'll find the links to all the current perks. So thank you again, Erica. Let's see if our embossing worked out. Yes. So what I did is I just embossed the lower half just to add a little extra texture down there. And I want to cut this, probably use some silver for the top. And I don't know what kind of color for the bottom. Let's look at our color palette again. Maybe I will stick with green for the branch. I'm not sure that I like any of those other colors. Should we do a little poll for what color to make the ornament? I will have a silver topper on it, so make sure to get out your poll lights over in the chat. If you're a member, you have the fun, colorful ones, and if you're a subscriber, you'll click on the emoji keyboard and search for POL, and it will bring up the red siren light for you. But let's go ahead and look at what colors we have for options. So we will do the green. So I'll bring in a little green so you can see it next to the other colors. So here's our green. I think like maybe purple would be an option. How about pink or the orange? I don't have any scraps of orange. Okay, so it'll go by the green. So should the ornament be orange, pink, or purple? Let me get that poll ready. Oh, I got to end our poll first about our favorite office supplies. Let's see. With 63% of you, your favorite office supply is writing utensils. 30% is paper goods. 4% is other, and then 3% is like paper clips, push pins, other fasteners. Let me now get our poll ready for orange, pink, or green to go with the green sprig. Oops. All righty, go ahead and get your vote in. I'll give you, let's do a quick one on this. Let's just do 1 minute. Don't forget after you vote to smash that like button if you have not yet already, because we are trying to get as many stamps of approval as possible. Oh goodness, guys, did I not put in? Oh, I don't have the yeah, so I typed in green instead of purple. So hopefully everybody could understand that when I typed green, I meant purple. I don't want to redo the poll. So let's just stick with that. I think it's pretty obvious anyway. Pink got a lot of that. Yeah, sorry. Yes, right there. Carmen said that she picked green for purple. Just so you know, I have about 50 million things running through my brain. So sometimes what comes out of my mouth or what I might type over there is not what I meant. So sorry, guys. We will just go ahead and we'll stick with pink because that got a pretty good percentage. Okay. Sorry about that. We knew we were going to do, green, right? For the sprig. Okay. All right, so the ornament, we will be going with pink, and then the sprig in this. So yeah, sometimes you have to know what I mean, maybe not what I say or type. Okay. And that is exactly why we're going with the color palette and tags every day, because I didn't need something else to try to remember here live. Try to keep track of all my little baggies. And thank you, everybody, for understanding my oops. I still got to get that other sound effect ready. It's going to happen lots. I think like so far all week long, Stampin' Up! And Spellbinders have been just interchangeable to me. I think it might be they both start with S. Yes, Angie. A crafty assistant would definitely come in handy. I would ask my daughter when she was home, but she's usually at school, and it's a busy time now with papers and finals, so... Get a little ornament. Bring in one of my little mag ink trays there to hold everything. And then I'm going to run this through again. Yesterday it took a couple swipes to be able to get this out of here. Thank you, Shannon, for understanding. Oh, goodness. Let's see. Okay. Some of these little guys. No, I'm going to do one more time, because I do not want to tear those. Almost free. Oh my goodness, guys. What's everybody over in that chat talking about? It looks like some of us might not be hip to the new lingo or something, and YouTube is holding stuff back. There we go. And for the top, I went over and got my holographic paper pad. I want to do a little silver for the ornament. Since this is kind of already cut up, I'll use that. And I just need a very little piece, because I only need to cut the top. Okay, so Erica's ready to make her popcorn, but she said she asked Tyler to check for Karo syrup so she can make the popcorn, and he said it expired in 2018. Now he's checking every date in her pantry and cleaning it. Yeah, I've recently found some very old spices, some very old box mixes. You kind of just keep that stuff around and you never buy it new unless you need it. So hopefully the clean out goes well. Okay. I did see that. See, you know what, Erica, I feel you. I know that one of the words was misspelled, but I knew exactly what you meant. I think we might have just as much in our brains right now. I knew what you meant. That was kind of funny, though. Everybody now needs to go check their pantry to see how old their Karo syrup is. Fluffle Bun Craft says, half of that stuff in the pantry are just suggested dates anyway, right? Yeah. I agree. Like something that's probably sugary, you know, if it doesn't maybe look weird. But I guess it's probably better to not find out if it'll make you sick. Get my topper put on there. Teresa said her hubby is a stickler for expiration dates. My hubby too, Teresa. Yes. Mine too. Yes. If in doubt, throw it out. Where was that one? Oh, that was pretty good. Yes. If in doubt, throw it out. That's a good rhyme to remember. And let's get this topper on there. Okay, I'm going to set that underneath my magnet so it can dry. And then I think while that does that, guys, I want to bring back in my little holographic piece of paper. I am going to put it upside down just because sometimes it messes with the camera. But what I'm going to do is just cut a very, very thin strip of this so we can tie it more into the back. And we're kind of making our own, oh goodness, Elizabeth Craft Designs makes them, I think. Or, oh no, that's not who I'm thinking of either. You know those little sticker strips? I should totally know this. But what I'm going to do to bring in some more of the sparkle and to kind of make a divider between where it is. Yes, love from Lizzie. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Yes, love from Lizzie. To make kind of a definition since it embossed, you know, that edge there, I'm just going to put that right across there. Guess I should have kept that glue on my hand. There we go. And then look, I can keep this scrap and maybe we'll use it on another project. I think we might need a stamp of approval check. So smash that like button if you haven't already, and we'll go see how many bubblegum bonuses that we've earned during the live stream today. There's the final ornament there. Now I want to kind of figure out. I think it might kind of look better if it's going there. And I'll pop that up. How should I have that hanging from the branch? What do you guys think? What should I do to hang that? I think it's acceptable to maybe pull out some twine, but I am not sure how to even get that to hang. Give me some ideas over there in the chat. Barbara says ribbon, linen thread. Another silver strip. Draw a line and add a bow. I'm not sure I would trust my line drawing today, Susan. And by the way, I've been keeping my family apprised of your craziness from this week. We are all so happy for you that you're okay. So we've been thinking about you lots here. So you know what? Okay, so more than one person has suggested like maybe the strip of this, but then somebody, let me see if I have any silver thread. I'm not sure if I do. Okay, so here's my drawer of various fibers. I do have some gray and white twine. I definitely know I have gold because I always love some gold metallic. Oh, okay. What about oh my goodness. Okay, this is a mess. I'm just going to cut this off here. Okay, if you want to know what my craft room looks like, just kind of look at this drawer, but imagine that all over the rest of it. I think, guys, look at this pretty little, oh, gotta get in the camera, little silver ribbon. I'm almost thinking maybe I should just make a little bitty bow and just put it on there with, just put it on the top of that with a glue dot or something. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a bow. Susan says, thank you to you and your family. You appreciate it. Yes, it was, we are so glad that you're okay. Like I've mentioned, my heart would probably still be pounding if that had happened to me. And if you don't know what we're talking about, go back and watch the replays from earlier this week. Okay. I'm not the best at tying bows. Give me all of your great ideas over in the chat. I do know that if I kind of tie it around something, and then maybe I should just do it out in the open here. Yeah, bunny ear. Yep, Lori, I'm going bunny ears. Okay. Oh, pulled the wrong one. So I just made a big bow, and now I'm just going to pull it and tighten it until I like the size for my tag. Oh, this ribbon does not want to stay tight. Erica said, Crafty Al, we do not need a craft room tour, and you do not need to clean up. Just keep being you with this awesome fun. Oh, thank you. Craft room tours are for people with staff. Yeah, I mean, I do think it would be fun, but yes, it's like every time that I think I'm close to being cleaned up enough, something happens. So maybe one time if it's decent, I could try to do a live and walk around. Okay. I think I want it a little bit, well, maybe not. I was going to make it smaller, but I think not. Okay, let's go do a stamp of approval check. Remember, for the first 50, we get one name in the bubblegum bonus, and then for every 50 after that, we get another one. Now, if you're here on replay, I need you to keep smashing that like button. Let's not make our live viewers do all the work. Here we go. So right now, oh, you guys, there are 134 thumbs up. Now, there are 135 people on here, so we're almost even. But I know many of you have came and went. I bet there are some new crafty friends in the live chat who can smash that like button, because we did start out with 17. So let's try to get to 150. I really thought we would set a record today since it is a weekend. Keep smashing that like button. For every, yes, isn't it for every, yes, every 25 after that, yes. It's every 25 after 50, yes. And then on replay, for every 100, there is one name called. Okay, let's maybe get our sprig on there. Actually, no, I'm going to put my bow on my ornament first. Which that's going to be tricky because where I need to put the glue dot, there's an opening in the ornament. So we might have to put our ornament down first and then put a glue dot in there. I think I like that. Flufflebun Craft says, I am so good at getting the Vinnies. Probably a little bit annoying at getting the Vinnies, but hey, I want more names in that bubblegum bonus machine. All right. And again, those will go to at the end. I have some of the pink and main dies. There'll be extra entries into the giveaway. And there is no limit to how many times your name can be in that bubblegum bonus machine. So you can only win one tag during the series, one of my daily tags, but you can be entered to win more than that. I think I'm just going to have that just centered right in there. And I was going to pop that up, but that might be hard to get. I think if I pop it up, it might be hard to get that adhered, but we'll try it. We'll try it, guys. Let's go ahead and adhere this first. I'm just going to put adhesive around the little circle thing here. And then smash my ribbon into that. Oh, yeah. I don't know if that's going to work. We'll see if that will dry after time where it should be. Okay. Tara agreed. She thought there would be a lot more since it's the weekend. Yes, yes. So, hey, if you know any crafty friends who might like to come join us, share this video with them. Barbara said, anyone as crazy as our family and had to go get a Grinch meal at McDonald's for those socks? I did not. I don't know about that, Barbara. I did know they had some kind of like adult Happy Meal, but I didn't know that it came with a prize too. All right, let's go ahead. Should we do a like check since I just did the call out? All right, we're at 141, so only 9 more, and we will get to pull 5 names at the end. Earlier this week, we got over 225, I believe, maybe on day 1. I can't remember. So I was hoping today would be the day we beat that record. It looks like there are a few people who want those Grinch socks. Okay, guys, that is not sticking to that. So let's try. Let's try a glue dot. Oh, you know what? I just had an idea. I will cut a very skinny strip of foam adhesive to go behind that opening. So, I'm going to bring in my big blue rolls of foam tape. I'll kind of show you. So neither of these is even the size they came. I've already used some of both of this. But if you're interested in checking these out, it might not be acid free, so I wouldn't use it for scrapbooking, but I think for card making it's great. It is at the bottom of that visual supply list. What I'm going to do is cut this skinniest one in half and put that up over the opening. So if the bow wasn't there, you would be able to see that adhesive. But I'm also going to put a glue dot on the back of this. So hopefully those two adhesives together will hold strong. Okay, let me see. Let's see about that. I think that might hold now. So I'm going to get out my bigger tape. That way I can just cut a square of this and put it on the back. Oh, Christina said that she watched her YouTube in review and my channel was her #1. I love that, Christina. Send me a screenshot of that, will you? I would love to see it. And if you don't know what we're talking about, if you go to your YouTube app and click on your icon at the top of that page, might be like a YouTube in review, and it tells you like your top channels you watched, kind of like the theme or the type of videos you watch the most. I would love to see it. Okay. If you email me, my email address is at the bottom of the description box. Email me. If I'm in your top 5, email me a photo. I'd love to see it. I think I'm just going to put that right in the center. And then let's see, I'm gonna, for now, no, I am gonna go ahead and trim off the excess. I'm gonna trim off any excess of the sprig that is sticking off. And now, what can we add, guys? Give me some ideas of what we could add to the tag. I do still have some of the sentiments from yesterday that were in pink. I don't know if we should add like a sentiment. Oh, I almost forgot. Okay, so I want to type something here. Let me see if that will pop up. Darn it. Give me just a second, guys. I want to tell you, if you got the Tailored Expressions calendar and you don't know about the add-ons, commands. That's weird. Oh, duh. I know what I did. I need to put the exclamation mark at the front. Okay. Over in the chat box and down in yesterday's description box, I have a link to the TE add-on. So if you ordered the advent calendar and you log into your account, you will have access to some special products. And one thing that this reminded me of, they have a die. So the stamp set you got if you pre-ordered, which you can order this stamp set if you didn't get it with your box, but the stamp set, it came with this die. They have another die that would create a border around this. And I was thinking it would be nice if this ho, ho, ho had a border. So just a heads up, if you want to go check those out, again, you do have to have ordered the TE Advent Calendar and be logged into your account. And if you do use the link that I provide, then I make a small portion of that sale at no extra cost to you. So it kind of lets me know like what you're enjoying to see me create with. And it lets the companies that I work with know that you're enjoying me using their products. So it's always appreciated. I say use your stash whenever you can. But if you are going to shop somewhere crafty, it's always appreciated when you use those links. Yesterday they had like some extra tracks for the spinners. I got the borders for the sentiments, and I may or may not have added an extra set of something for a prize at the end, kind of like with the pink and main tags. Okay, let's see what you guys are thinking over here. The stickers of so the sticker, you know what I discovered about those stickers from Marianne Design, Helga, is that they fit perfectly on that little like postage stamp circle. Okay, let me see what we got here. Like the sentiment in pink. Scallop backer tag from plaid paper. Cut that from plaid paper. I don't know if I have any to go with that. We can look at that though. We can bring in those plaid papers. There might be something that has like pink and green. Okay. There's one. Let me see what else is in here. Thank you for stopping by, Baron's mom. Good luck with your puppy or your dog. I'm going to put these sentiments over here for now. Ooh, kind of like that. I think I kind of like those two guys. So get your pole lights out. I need to clean my desktop off. You guys can't see anything here. Get your pole lights out. I am not even going to try to name these things. We're going to do pattern 1 or pattern 2 to use the scallop tag, which is the outside of this. So get those pole lights over there. Pattern 1 or pattern 2. Let me get that pole ready. Oh, bye, Susan. All right, I'll give you 1 minute. This will be a nice quick poll. Pattern 1 or pattern 2. And then I'll use one of the sentiments somewhere on there. Get those votes in. All right, you got about 30 seconds. And if you have not yet smashed that like button, please do so. Oh, Christina said that she sent the email. Thank you, Christina. Yeah, so if anybody has me in their top 5 of their YouTube recap, email me the photo, okay? All right. All right, let's see which option won. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, everybody needs to get their votes in. I just looked over and it said 50%. So that means the other one is 50% too. I'm going to give you a little bit longer. Make sure if you are here live to vote if you haven't already. Okay, well, one is at 51, so I guess we'll end it here. Hopefully it's still the same. That was super close, you guys. It was 51 to 49. So we'll go with that one. So this, that's about like, oh yeah, this is the die from Marianne that the stickers like fit perfectly on that center of. Could somebody come clean up my my work area? Oh, what is everybody doing the rest of the day after we're done here? Besides, of course, watching Yvette. I usually watch her while I'm eating lunch. Let me know what you're up to. After that, I need to I have a tailored expressions project due, so I will be down working on that. I am going to go ahead and tape this in place to hopefully keep the line straight. Oh, Carmen, this is kind of funny. So Carmen says she doesn't think her YouTube in review is accurate. Mine seemed really accurate, but I had something that I love to find out what restaurants to eat at when I'm traveling. I have never, that I know of, watched a video like that. So that was kind of surprising. All right. Yeah. Oh, we got some people crafting, maybe making craft roulette cards. Awesome. Who here watched craft roulette last night? So I was watching a little bit of it while I was on the treadmill, so I couldn't chat. But I was going on expecting to see one guest, and then it was Biddy Penny. She filled in at the last minute they had some technical issues, but that was fun. Okay, where's my copper plate? All right, we have a few people who are watching Craft Roulette. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, Craft Roulette is the ultimate paper crafting game show, and it's on every Friday night. If you haven't seen it, check out their channel, Craft Roulette, here on YouTube. Yay! What is Craft Roulette? Could somebody in the chat kind of explain what happens at Craft Roulette over there? You're definitely going to want to watch it if you haven't before. I've been on there quite a few times, so you could always watch some of the replays of mine. Yes, Eunice is what they call their technical gremlin, and she was on her A game last night. Wow, it was crazy. Oh, that's a good idea. Erica said that they watch on Saturday mornings when the whole house can watch together. Awesome. Are we going to get to meet Tyler at the next Paper Ganza? Let me know. Pretty. Yes, some people in the chat have been on Craft Roulette as well. There we go. Stephanie, it's the ultimate live paper crafting game show where you get to enter your creations based on 4 parameters. Yes, so they spin for 4 parameters and you create a new card based upon it. Let me see if I remember from last night. The project was an A2 card. The colors were fresh and clean, so whatever that means to you. The element was from the desert, and then random was distressed edges. So you can like interpret that however you want, and then if you enter a card by the deadline, you can be entered to win prizes that next Friday. Oh no, you know what, Erica? I did see you post that your school year has already started. I'm so sad. Maybe in 2027 it will be earlier, because I think, didn't Mary say that next summer is like some big soccer thing in Kansas City, and that's why it had to be then. Darn it. Hopefully you'll be there with us in spirit. All right. Christina said, I got all the parameters. Yay. Okay. Now we need a little sentiment. So I think maybe up here to bring some of the pink up. And I'm thinking, let's see, believe. I think that's a little too big. So should we do ho, 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 or believe? Do we need a poll? Do we need a poll? I'll try to type in the correct thing. All right, so ho, 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 or believe. And then what I think I'm going to do is cut another set of these in pink to have a little offset. So let me get the poll ready. So ho times 3 or believe. Yep, get those poll lights in the chat. This will be another quick one, just a minute. Get your vote in, smash that like button if you haven't already. Or maybe instead of ho, 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 we could do oh, oh, oh. Oh, Marilyn, I like that idea. She says the ornament can use a little shimmer. We will add some of that shimmer from yesterday to that, maybe. All right. And it will be ho, ho, ho. I'm going to go ahead and cut out that die from a scrap of pink. I'm just going to use that same die from here. Get your votes in. We have 3 seconds to get that vote in, guys. Let me run this through the die cutter and then we'll find out what won. Anybody who's just joining, make sure to smash that like button. Okay. So now we have some backers. All right, let's stop this and see. All right, can't think of what I'm doing. I was going to try to find my sound effect. All right, let's see which option was the winner. All right, with 57%, it will be believe, the one that was left on there. Cool. Now I have to figure out which one of these is the same size as believe. It's the smallest one. And then when I put these together, I'm going to kind of offset that. Just like that. So it's going to help separate it from that white background a little bit. And does anybody know, can you remember, have we gotten any like silvery embellishments yet? No, we got gold, didn't we, from Stampin' Up? All right, I think we'll have to leave it like this for now, but I will get out yesterday's shimmery watercolor from Tailored Expressions, and we'll put a little shimmer on our, I think what I might do is paint along those lines. Because I have this thin brush right here. Oh, Erica, that is a great idea. Putting together a watch party in Cincinnati. Great idea. Yeah, I think the gold ones are the only ones we've gotten so far too. All right, I'm just going to put a little bit there, and we'll see if this works. If my painting doesn't go well, I'll just cover the whole thing. Okay. Which that might be what has to happen. I gotta. Okay, feel free to talk amongst yourselves during this because it's definitely going to take my concentration. And get those last stamps of approval in. Smash the like button if you haven't already. If anybody came in now, they would probably think my mic is muted. All right. I think might be done. All right. Not the best, but I think it adds a little shimmer there. Okay. All righty. Let me put that away. I think we're done with the mat. I think we're just, oh, no, we got to put our, oh, goodness, our sentiment on there. Believe. Okay. Kind of look up. No, I think it needs to be up there. Kind of looking at it on my computer after I move it. Okay, I think I like it straight across. And remember, if some of my design decisions today, weren't your favorites or what we picked, you can save your entry to win a tag for a different day. Because you can only win one. Okay. Here we go, guys. We got a little extra sparkle. We got the texture down there with the embossing folder. And the item that I had to use today was the ornament, which was from Marion Designs. So it is time, you guys, to be entered to win today's tag. Remember, if you have already won a tag during the series, you cannot re-enter for today. We're going to spread the love out a little bit. You need to be at least 18 years old. You need to have given this video your stamp of approval, subscribe to my channel, but you can be anywhere in the world. I will tell you after we draw the name how you will claim the tag, and then we'll do one final like check, stamp of approval check, and we'll pull the bubblegum bonus names. So let me go get the giveaway ready. And if you would like to win today's tag and you are here live with us one time over in the chat box, I want you to type #believe, #BELIEVE. It needs to look exactly like it does on screen. You need the hashtag no space. If you do happen to notice that, oh, you put a space, you forgot the hashtag, or you typed believe incorrectly, do go ahead and retype it once to get your entry, but there's no reason to spam the chat with it because each username does only get one entry into the giveaway. I will play a little music while you guys get those in, and then don't forget to smash that like button if you have not yet already. Guys, give me just, hold on, let me pause this. All right. Guess what I almost forgot again today, you guys? I need to like set an alarm or something to remind myself. Get out your tracker. Get out your secret. Wait, what kind of word is it? What kind of tracker is it? Get this one out. If you don't have this yet, down in the description box below is a link. But again, I talk all about on the kickoff video how to get this. You'll want to put your daily words up top and any bonus words you get at the bottom. And today's word is, what is it? Oh, it is jolly. 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 I think, I know Carmen mentioned the other day that she was thinking about texting me. Maybe when I was going to open the wrong door in the Stampin' Up! Advent calendar. Carmen, I think I need to turn my phone on so I can hear the noise. And if you're like, is she ever going to get to that secret word? You can text me. But jolly, Jolly, is the day 6 word. Okay, let's find out who won today's tag. And thank you again for following the rules and not asking about the secret word. But good luck to everyone who entered. And congratulations goes to Arlene Waddell. Congratulations, Arlene. Make sure you remember what it says your username is on screen. And then at the very bottom of the description box below is a link to a Google form that you will need to fill out completely to claim the tag. You do have 24 hours. After that, I do not follow up with anybody who has wanted tags. So if I were you, I would go right after we're done here and fill out that form. And speaking of right after we're done here, do not forget to go over to Yvette's channel, Yvette Olea Creates, to see what she is going to open and create with today. Okay, one last look at the tag. Congratulations again, Arlene. And let me do one final like check. Cross your fingers, everyone. How many did we get? Oh, we did not get to 175. We got a little over 160, but that means that we get to pull 5 names for our bubblegum bonus. Don't forget, if you do watch this on replay or if you're here live and want to answer today's poll question, you need to answer the poll in the comment section below and then put hashtag bonus in that message. And then I'll pull a few names in 3 or 4 days, okay? Let me get the giveaway tool ready for that. Uh-oh. What did I do? Sorry, I lost my giveaway tool. Let me try that again. Day 6. We're going to go with, let's see. Okay. If you would like your name in the bubblegum bonus machine. And remember, there is no limit to how many times you can have your name in there. So if you're here live, you can go ahead and enter one time over in that chat. Type in hashtag day6, hashtag DAYSIX. Make sure it looks exactly like it does on screen, and all the same things from before apply. As the chat slows down, make sure to let me know if you have any final questions. Remember to type question in all caps in front of your message. I did see one fly by. I'm trying to find it here. Okay. All right. Monica wants to know, can I repeat what I said earlier about emailing you a screenshot of our top channels? Yes. If I am in one of your top 5 channels, I want you to email me a screenshot. Okay. And my email address is at the bottom of the description box, down all the way at the bottom. Just send me a screenshot if I am in your top 5. All right, we got about a minute, so I'll play some more music. Leanne, your best bet is to Google it so you can see screenshots, but let me see if I can find mine here. Let me see if I can still get to mine. Yep. Okay. I will show this, and then we'll pull the names. So this is how you do it on the app, like on the phone app. Let me hide that comment. So down here at the bottom would be your little icon where it says you. And if you click on that, up here at the top, it says your 2025 recap is here. So you would just click on that and it will bring up and play lots of different slides. You don't have to be on a phone, but that's how I got to it. So I don't know how to get to it from a computer. And they are slowly rolling it out. Yours might not be ready yet. Oh, here, Erica. Erica's helping us. If you are on a computer, on the toolbar on the left, it says subscriptions. Click the word you. All right, so try that. And also, you can probably like Google like how to find your YouTube recap. And I bet there are videos out there that show you how to do that. And yes, correct. Might not be ready yet. They're rolling it out yet. Like people were able to see theirs hours before I could see mine. And then it eventually popped up. Yeah, like Teresa's still waiting. Hopefully you'll get yours soon, Teresa. Okay, let us find out what names are going into the bubblegum bonus. Let me do one last like check. No, okay, I wanted to make sure we didn't get to 165. So we have, I'm sorry, 175. So we have pulling 5 names today. Let me get out my pen so I'm all ready. All right. Good luck to everyone. Don't forget to smash that like button if you haven't already. The first name going into the bubblegum bonus machine today. And if your name comes up for these, there is nothing you need to do to claim it. I will put it into the virtual bubblegum machine. So you do not need to fill out any forms or anything. Peggy Carty, congratulations. Name number 2 going into the bubblegum bonus today is Anne Urban, congratulations, Anne. Number 3 is going to Polly Newsome. Congratulations, Polly. And anybody who either upgraded, joined, bought, like gifted memberships, I will add your name as well to the bubblegum bonus machine. The 4th name, the second to last name going in the bubblegum bonus machine today is Sonia Drummond. Congratulations. I need to get a new pen. It's running out of ink. And the final name going in today. Good luck again, everyone. Let's see whose name it is. Susan Lillard, congratulations. I will get your name into that. Don't forget, if you watch on replay, you can leave a comment answering the poll question today and putting the hashtag bonus in your comment. Let me remove that. If you have any final questions for me, go ahead and get those over in the chat. Otherwise, don't forget to visit Yvette's channel here in about a half an hour. She'll be going live. I will be back tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. for day number 7, you guys. So I hope you'll be able to join me. There is a chance that I will be going to a musical in the afternoon at my daughter's college. I was going to say we'd have pajama day if I don't, but then I won't know for a while. You know what? We'll hold pajama days until next weekend, because you know I love a pajama day during Advent, because that's mostly what I live in during the rest of the year. So this 24 days of getting dressed. Who is my number 1? It was not even craft related. I like have stuff playing when I go to sleep. If I'm working here, I have random stuff playing. I can't remember who it was, but like I know Rob Has a Podcast was one of my number 1s. There were a couple true crime, just because those things are so long, you know, they're like hours long, that when I play them, I think it's like the time you spend. So mine, unfortunately, were not crafting. It was not very fun. But yeah, true crime, reality TV, those were my top ones. I think, like, I know it was Rob Has a Podcast. I think maybe Bailey Sarian was on there, and a couple others. I'm not sure. All right, Mom Full of Joy, thank you. My rainbow glasses. Yes, I put on my rainbow toppers today. Mostly Crafting says hers was History Calling, Tasting History with Max Miller, and Crafty Al. Oh, yay. I was on there. Now, when it did show me just my crafting top 3, I was actually, my channel was number 1, because like whenever I do a hop, like for Sheet Load or Oh So Inspired, a Sheet Load Rewind, I watch my video all the way through and then hop along the list to everyone else's. So apparently I watch a lot of my own channel. All right. Oh, well, that's a different one. Shannon said she always has Japanese baking shows playing while she sleeps. Yeah, I go to bed listening to true crime. Probably not the most healthy thing for my for my mental health. All right. Guys, I think that's it. I think that I got all of our questions answered. Don't forget to join me back here tomorrow. You can go ahead and go over that video and set a reminder. But until then, I hope you're all having a crafty day. Bye-bye.